How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. A narcissist's aura is demonic. That's the title of this video. A narcissist's aura is demonic, an exploration of the dark energy within. Narcissism at its core is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and an insatiable need for admiration. While it manifests in various degrees, from subtle arrogance to extreme self-centeredness, the psychological and emotional consequences of dealing with narcissistic individuals can be profound. Some believe that the very presence of a narcissist is akin to encountering a dark, demonic energy, one that drains, manipulates, and leaves its victims in a state of confusion and despair. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition that involves an excessive preoccupation with oneself. Individuals with narcissistic personality disorder often lack empathy. They have an inflated sense of superiority, and they view others as mere tools for their own gratification. However, it's not just their behavior that's alarming, it is the energy they exude. The narcissist's aura, an invisible but palpable force, seems to be tinged with malevolence, leaving those around them feeling unsettled and manipulated. A narcissist's aura feels dark and cold, like a storm cloud that follows them wherever they go. Their presence often brings a sense of dread and discomfort, not because of any overt aggression, but because of an underlying malignancy. It's as though they radiate an invisible, toxic energy that invades the emotional and mental space of everyone around them. This aura isn't just psychological, it has a palpable, almost demonic quality, one that seems to feed on others' weaknesses and vulnerabilities. One of the most striking features of narcissistic individuals is their ability to drain others emotionally. They act as energy vampires, sucking the life force from those around them. They do this through manipulation, gaslighting, and emotional abuse, creating an emotional void in the lives of their victims. The narcissist thrives on this energy, using it to inflate their own sense of self-importance and maintain control of others. Now, it's almost as though the aura is powered by the suffering of those they target. At the core of the narcissist's existence lies manipulation. They are masters of deceit, using charm, flattery, and lies to control the environment. This constant manipulation can feel like a form of sorcery, casting a spell over their victims that clouds their judgment. The narcissist's aura is one of confusion and uncertainty, leaving their prey unsure of what is real and what is not. This gaslighting behavior is a key tool in their arsenal, allowing them to keep others under their control. One of the defining characteristics of a narcissist is their inability to empathize with others. They are emotionally detached, incapable of truly understanding or caring for the feelings of those around them. This cold, demonic detachment creates a sense of isolation for those they interact with. People in the narcissist's orbit may feel as though they are engaging with a creature that is not quite human, but something darker, more sinister. This lack of empathy is what allows them to exploit others without remorse or guilt. Narcissists are notorious for gaslighting, a form of psychological manipulation where they make others doubt their perceptions, memories, and sanity. This tactic serves to reinforce their dominance over their victims and further entrench their control. The gaslighter creates a nightmarish world where nothing is as it seems, leaving the victim confused and vulnerable. It's as if the narcissist's demonic aura distorts reality, twisting everything in their favor. One of the most insidious aspects of the narcissist's demonic aura is their ability to charm. At first, they appear captivating, magnetic, and full of compromise, and full of promise also. Their charisma is a weapon, drawing people in with false promises and enchanting behavior. But behind this charm lies a darker truth. The narcissist's allure is like a devil's bargain. What starts as something enticing and glamorous quickly turns toxic, with the victim caught in a web of lies, manipulation, and emotional distraction. Narcissists thrive on control. They view others as mere pawns, in their game, using people to maintain their sense of superiority and to fuel their insatiable ego. This need for dominance is not just psychological, it feels almost like a spiritual hunger, a demonic craving for power that cannot be sated. The narcissist's aura is a reflection of this hunger, radiating an oppressive force that seeks to crush any opposition and manipulate the emotions of those around them. The narcissist's worldview is one of entitlement and dominance. They see themselves as superior to others and expect to be treated as such. Their sense of grandiosity fuels a belief that they are above the rules, entitled to special treatment, and deserving of admiration. This delusional thinking creates an atmosphere of darkness where others are either tools to be used or obstacles to be eliminated. The narcissist's aura reflects this reign of darkness where self-interest trumps all other concerns. At the heart of a narcissist's demonic energy is their capacity to dehumanize others. People are not seen as individuals with their own rights, feelings, and desires. Instead, they are viewed as extensions of the narcissist, existing solely to serve their needs. This lack of regard for others' humanity creates an oppressive atmosphere where people are reduced to mere objects. It is as if the narcissist is casting a spell of dehumanization, turning those around them into nothing more than pawns in their game. The narcissist's aura of fear. Many who have dealt with narcissists report feeling a constant sense of fear and anxiety. This fear is not always tied to any immediate threat of physical harm, but is a more subtle psychological terror. It is the fear of never knowing what the narcissist will do next, the fear of being discarded or abandoned, and the fear of being made to feel inferior. The narcissist's aura is suffused with this fear, creating an atmosphere of tension and unease wherever they go. Narcissists often use isolation as a tactic to maintain control over their victims. They will systematically isolate their prey from friends, family, and support systems, leaving them emotionally vulnerable and dependent on the narcissist. This isolation deepens the victim's sense of despair, amplifying the darkness that surrounds the narcissist's aura. The more isolated the victim becomes, the more power the narcissist gains, and the more demonic their presence feels. The narcissist's insatiable need for admiration and validation is like an endless abyss that can never be filled. No matter how much praise or attention they receive, it is never enough. This constant craving for recognition fuels their demonic energy, pushing them to seek out new sources of validation, often at the expense of others. It's as if they are searching for something to fill the void within them, but no amount of adoration can ever satisfy their hunger. Fear and guilt are powerful tools in the narcissist's arsenal. They use these emotions to manipulate and control others, often making them feel as though they are responsible for the narcissist's misery or failures. The narcissist's aura radiates with a sense of impending doom, a constant reminder that they hold the power to destroy or uplift those around them. This creates an atmosphere of perpetual anxiety as victims walk on eggshells, constantly trying to avoid narcissist's wrath. When confronted with their flaws or misdeeds, narcissists are quick to shift the blame onto others. They will never accept responsibility for their actions, and they will instead create elaborate narratives in which they are the victim. This blame shifting is a form of spiritual gaslighting, where the narcissist manipulates the truth to maintain their sense of superiority. It leaves the victim questioning their own reality, further deepening the demonic aura that surrounds the narcissist. One of the most unsettling aspects of a narcissist's aura is their smugness. They carry themselves with an air of superiority, as though they are untouchable and above reproach. This smugness is not just an attitude, it is an energy that they project into the world, creating a sense of intense or a sense of uneasiness and discomfort in those around them. It's as if their very being exudes a demonic self-righteousness, a belief that they are destined to rule and that others are beneath them. Beneath the surface of the narcissist's charm and manipulation lies a simmering rage. This anger, though often concealed can erupt at any moment when their ego is threatened or their control is challenged. This smoldering fury is part of the demonic aura, a dangerous force that can turn on others with little provocation. The narcissist's anger is often irrational and disproportionate, further reinforcing the idea that they operate in a realm of darkness and malevolence. In their interactions with others, narcissists often portray themselves as the victim, even when they are the ones causing harm. The distorted sense of innocence is a key element of their demonic aura. They use it to gain sympathy and manipulate those around them into feeling sorry for them, thus distracting from their own toxic behavior. It is as if they cast themselves because the innocent, just like the way the innocent lamb was cast. But in reality, the narcissist, they are the predators. The narcissist's emotional unavailability is another chilling aspect of their aura. They are incapable of forming genuine emotional connections with others. Instead, they use people to fulfill their own needs. This creates an emotional void around them where others feel empty and disconnected. Their inability to love or care for others is akin to a spiritual vacuum where nothing of value or warmth can grow. The effect of a narcissist on their victims is nothing short of destructive. They leave emotional scars, broken relationships, and a trail of devastation in their wake. It is as if they cast a spiritual eclipse over the lives of those they touch, blocking out the light and leaving only darkness. Now, the narcissist's aura is a constant reminder of this destruction, casting long dark shadows over everything they encounter. The narcissist's perception of reality is distorted, much like a funhouse mirror that warps everything it reflects. They see themselves as the center of the universe, and they view the world through the lens of their own grandiosity. This distorted view of reality shapes the interactions with others, creating an atmosphere of confusion and frustration. It's as if the narcissist's demonic aura distorts the very fabric of truth, making it nearly impossible for others to see things clearly. At the beginning of a relationship, a narcissist will often engage in love bombing. This is a tactic designed to overwhelm their victim with affection and admiration. This false display of affection is a tactic to gain control and manipulate their victim into emotional dependence. The narcissist's aura during this phase is intoxicating, like a spell that sweeps the victim off their feet. However, as soon as the narcissist has secured their control, the love bombing fades, revealing the true demonic nature of their energy. Beneath the narcissist's confident and self-assured exterior lies a deep-seated fear of exposure. They are terrified that others will see them for who they truly are, a broken, insecure individual. This fear drives much of their manipulative behavior as they go to great lengths to keep up their false persona. The narcissist's aura is one of constant tension as they work tirelessly to protect their image and avoid being exposed for the fraud they are. The ultimate goal of the narcissist is total domination. They seek to control every aspect of the environment, including the people in it. This desire for control is not just about power, it is about feeding their insatiable ego and ensuring that they remain the center of attention. The narcissist's aura is suffused with this desire for control, making them a constant presence in the lives of those they target. The influence is subtle but all-encompassing, like a dark cloud that follows them wherever they go. The narcissist's need for external validation is a clear indicator of their inner emptiness. They cannot function without constant praise and recognition from others. This need for validation is like a crumbling foundation, one that can never support the weight of their inflated sense of self. The narcissist's aura is always searching for validation, feeding off the praise of others, and using it to pop up their fragile ego. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so, and share this video widely to all those who may need it.